Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thomas is there. Thomas, how can we help?
Ken, George, how are you guys?
Well, we're having a blast. How are you holding up out there?
Good, man. Good. So I got an interesting one for you guys. About almost a year ago now, I bought a 22 Toyota Tundra, and I paid way too much for it.
How much?
And so I'm trying to, about 83.
Oh.
I know it gets worse because it's a limited. So it was about, I didn't know too much at the time. I just liked the truck and I wanted to get it. And I rolled over negative equity from two previous vehicles. So it was, the sticker on it was 57. And I didn't know that because I know. I owe 73 left on it now. And about 5 of that is in warranty. So it's about 68 is what I owe. And then the best offer I've got is from a local dealership. They said they'd give me 53 for it. Well, to make it worse, I put a lot of miles on it. I got about 36,000 and counting. So
hold on
I don't have enough cash.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
But they'll still give you the 53 for it with the current mileage.
Isn't that incredible? I know. Which is kind of the lead up to where I'm going. Because Kelly Blue Book was somewhere between like 46 and 48. I told them the whole story. I think they took pity on me. I don't know, but I think they're helping me out. So I don't have enough cash to cover the negative equity, and I can't. I've tried to get a personal loan, and they're saying they don't want to do it because we did just buy a house too.
Who's they?
More interesting. A couple of the personal loan people online, maybe credit cards. I think they think my debt to income might be pretty tapped. I'm guessing.
What other debt do you have?
So we just bought a house in January, and I have about $12,900 in credit cards, and then I have about 45 in student loans. It's a private loan, so I don't think the credit bureaus know about it, so I don't know if that would affect getting a personal loan or not. And then my wife has about 15 in student loans, and I think that about sums it up, and maybe some little medical bills here and there.
And what's your household income?
So it's probably like 180 last year. It should be more this year.
Okay, that is good news. So you need to save up $15,000 to cover the difference, and then we still need a different vehicle for you, correct? You have 2 cars right now?
Right. No. We have one car, and I drive. Now that we moved up to Minneapolis, I drive about 50 to 60,000 miles a year for work, which is why I'm trying to get out of this ASAP while I have the deal from that dealership, like that offer. And then I have about 7,000 cash. I should be getting, a pretty good sized paycheck coming up here next, but I still need a car. And so the question is, my dad is willing to co-sign on like one of those 0% for 21 month credit cards to pay off the difference. And then I would just pay that down as soon as possible. So the question is, should I do that? Or should I keep
You're giving me
driving
heartburn right now just thinking about this situation, Thomas. Goodness, we need to get Ken some Tums.
Yeah, I've already eaten 2 Tums off the mic as soon as you told me the price. Can he not get a local bank to give him the difference?
Have you tried going to a credit union? Not one of these online situations.
I called a local credit union. They said that the most that they would do for something like this is probably $5,000.
Okay. So let's say you could get $5K. You're still down $10K. Yeah. How quickly, making 180 plus?
It's 15. It's 15 because I get 5 back, but after I pay it first. Does that make sense? So there's a $5,000 warranty on the truck that gets refunded once I either cancel it, but I don't want to cancel it until I pay it off.
Okay, so let's say you use
it takes a month to get here.
You use 6 from your bank that you have right now, and we'll use the new 5 that you get refunded towards a vehicle.
So if I use the 6 in the bank,
plus you get 5 from you said the credit union will give you 5. That gives you 11. Now we're just down $4,000. So then we're going to hustle to get these next paychecks. You have another 5?
Well, it's $20,000 that I have to write a check for, and then they're going to mail me a check for $5,000 back in a month.
Okay.
For the warranty. It takes them a month to get it back to you. If I cancel it right now, then it just kind of makes it tougher, I think, because I still have to write the whole 20.
So the magic number we need is 9,000. Between the loan from the credit union and the 6 you have in the bank, let's keep 1,000 in there for emergencies. That puts you at a deficit of 9,000. How quickly can you stack up $9,000?
Probably pretty quick. I might get it on the next check.
I mean,
Okay.
you have to because you got to take this deal.
I'm going to beg that dealer to say, hey, I'm going to get this money to you, but I need a month to get out from under this thing. Can you, and have him sign something, give it a deadline for it to where he knows you're good for it.
Yeah, because here's my question. But sometimes the most ignorant question is the right question. So I'm going to volunteer.
Thank you, Ken.
George, here's what I'm wondering on his behalf. He's going to sell the truck to a different dealer than he bought it from. Is that correct?
Correct. The one I bought it from said I'd come out smelling like a rose if they gave me that for it.
Right. But my point is that if you go to this dealer today and he buys it from you for 53, you owe 15, that's still that you owe that to the other dealer. So they're not asking for that right away, are they?
It's Toyota Financial.
Yeah, but
So
I mean, do
they're
you
not
have to
gonna
pay
release the
that
title.
off immediately because you still owe it?
Right.
So
Well, I don't know if they'll give me 53 if I don't give them the title.
Yeah, you're going to have a clean title, and to do that, there can't be a loan attached to it.
There's where my ignorance comes in. I knew it was in there somewhere.
Yeah, but
I just
Thomas,
had to ask.
no credit card, no 0%, no co-signing. Like this is the same deal when you rolled in 2 negative equities. Like we're just making the problem worse.
Right, but then but I also have to drive. I need a vehicle also. So I was thinking if I use my cash to buy like a $5,000 car, I have to drive for work. Like I drive to people's houses all day.
And there's no
And so
company
I could either
vehicle.
I could rent a car. No, I
Yeah,
get an S card. But
You might need to rent a car. You can look into Turo as well.
Yeah.
And you know, you're paying $40 a day to rent someone's
That's
car.
what I would do.
And some of them, you're going to have to look into unlimited mileage with those. Otherwise, you're going to get dinged pretty hard driving over the limits. So you're going to have to get creative for a little while, man. But, dude, you make $200,000. We don't have to play these games anymore. And so I'm saving up $9,000 as quickly as I can. I'm working overtime. I'm delivering pizzas, whatever you got to
Sell
do
some stuff.
in the next 30
I'm
days.
working 14-hour days, man.
Yeah, but what do you got in the
I-
house? You got any expensive toys?
No.
You got an
no, we just
exercise
got it.
bike. You got literally anything you can sell today
Golf club.
on Facebook Marketplace.
Golf clubs. Are they nice golf clubs?
Oh, they're great, man. They're the best.
And they're gone today.
They're okay. Oh, man. You're killing me.
No.
Come on,
You're killing
it's
you.
January in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Where you golfing,
You guys
buddy?
can't play golf for
No,
6
I know.
more months in that state.
Okay, we're cutting up the cards. We're saying no more to negative equity. We're done with this, Thomas. We're doing whatever it takes to get out from under this thing. We believe in you, buddy. You know what to do.